Kazuya does the exact same thing, but then gets to kill him when he gets to play the game for a little bit. So we're gonna...
Whoa, so much energy.
We're gonna be getting into game number 1 on small battlefield like we were talking about a second ago. And hey, right off the bat, a quick little grab into an electric, but not too much damage from it.
I mean, it's still 80% on the lightest character, so it's going to... Alright, and now we're going to go for the... Oh, okay, just ramping up with more percent before going to... Oh, he wants to go for the cheeky grab here.
I mean, Riddles pretty much untouched still, so he does have the extra room to go for a little bit cheekier things, but now Meister gets his first hit, and so gets the opportunity to convert it into a whole bunch of damage, 50%. But Riddles just jumps up and grabs him. All right, sure.
You should want to hold that shield on that platform, mate. That's not how it works. 53%. Meister is kind of warming up here on this first stock.
Listen, sometimes you forget that Kazuya also has a very fast command grab. So you think holding shield on platform gets you away from electric for a little while? No.
And you know what? If you make it like, if you take the first stock with it, there's a high chance they will forget it or it exists.
We'll save that for game 5 for the next time. Riddles, though, he's starting to glow. He's got to find a way to get back to the stage so that he can use it. And he does get back to that stage, misses an electric, and then misses the rage drive too, so it's all gone, and Meister gets to play a little bit less scared up until the next stop.
Less scared indeed, and you can see him spamming those fur, going for the dash attack here to catch a jump, and then there we are. Good back here to even the odds. Only 20% in the process, but those percent doesn't mean anything when you're facing a Kazuya, right?
No, not at all. Like the percent.
Oh!
And wait, he might die for it. He is going to take a whole lot of damage for missing that, but okay.
I'm a bit sad about this one. I really wanted it for it to connect. Honestly, imagine how it would have gone if you did manage to connect this one.
Well, I would have screamed so hard that I burst a blood vessel, so I'm kind of glad that it didn't. And Meister, he seems to be not too broken up by the fact that his Hail Mary didn't kill, because he might be able to get a less divine KO here in a moment. Double down smash, neither one burying. Riddles barely gets up past the F-tilt. Gets shield out, but then gets grabbed and served up for a back air. So Meister takes the lead just like that up until Riddles gets electric upbeat.
Yeah, game is going toe-to-toe between the two players here, and he's going to be advantage phase after advantage phase. As you were saying, he's going to be playing for 60 seconds, and then it's going to be his opponent's turn. Because right now, you can see how he doesn't want to do anything with this Kazuya.
This is going to be my deep cut for the commentary block, but it's like when you play Magic, and you're playing a burn deck versus a control deck. Like, I'll get to take my turn eventually.
I already heard someone say no in the crowd.
Bear not quite connecting for Meister, so Riddle's going to be able to get back down, but Meister just double dares from that platform and then sets up the fair beautifully. Riddle's looking to be in a spot of bother unless he can get that one electric starter somewhere near the center of the stage.
I mean, Meister doesn't care. He's just going to go for dash into RB, and he knows that the one time it will connect, he will take a lot of percent for it.
Well, and these down smashes, too, have been quite difficult for Riddles to get around. Meister actually using them mostly as an anti-air. Back air connecting.
That looks like a checkmate.
Depending on stalls, when Meister uses his resources, Riddle's able to survive.
Indeed, he's managed to survive, and he does have his DLC privilege, if I may say, still on board here. Obviously, a few percent left before he disappears.
Well, and look how scared Meister is.
Yeah, you can see him again.
Riddles wasn't near him, and then after the dash attack end lag, he buffered that up B, but he's now gotten rid of the rage drive. Now he's just got to worry about the normal Kazuya kill stuff.
Yeah, normal Kazuya kill stuff, which means literally everything. All right, going to get hold by that up at 189%. That coat is heavy.
Very, very heavy.
Yeah! That landing nearly got caught by Riddles, but no cigar, and it seems like it will be enough for Meister to take the edge and take that first game.
Meister just barely low profiling underneath the scoop up of Electric Wind Godfist, and that's going to result in him winning the game. And something that I didn't quite have enough time to point out during all of the frantic action at the end of that is how often Meister is using down smash as an anti-air. It's so good against Kazuya because his fastest option in the air is up air.
Yeah.
And up air will not hit a grounded Game & Watch. So Riddles really, does not have the right tool to fight against that down smash and has to eat them instead, as he's been doing for most of this set so far.
And you're unable to talk about something. Riddles have a lot of issues to just land on the stage. Again, it's Game & Watch we're talking about, so obviously one of the strengths of the character. But these specific matches just make it so hard for him to find a way to get on the stage, and staying on SBF may not be the wisest move, because you are going to try to land on the stage. Sure, you only have 2 small platforms to get to do so.
Okay, Meister, stop playing with us.
He wanted to do Sora. He went for a Sora, right? He went for a Sora
Clicked it for a second, yeah. But I don't think the Sora will ever be the correct pick in a situation like this.
Vamos, wait. Let me show you what I can do in this game too.
Game 2 so far has started off pretty nicely for Riddles, but then immediately starts going Meister's way as he gets that early damage. Now has Riddles stuck in the corner with Chef, but he somehow avoids the Nair, gets an electric, and still gets not much out of it. Riddles goes low to try and avoid all the stuff that Meister's throwing his way. Air dodges to ledge. Meister doesn't get a spike off of that dare, and so Riddles lives to see another day.
See another day indeed. This one will not spike either. He may have taken risks by doing it this one.
It's really only the startup of Game & Watch Dare that spikes, I think, and so Meister has to put himself in danger to get that, and I don't think he's ever going to do that.
He doesn't want to put him this close to Kazuya, indeed. 91% we are this close to get... How do you call this one? The Hell's Gate?
Which thing? There's a lot of moves.
The DLC privilege of Kazuya.
The like, animation back throw?
Yeah.
That's Gates of Hell, yeah. There's too many moves on this character, Humming.
Alright, and you talked about that down smash. Look at that. He doesn't need Riddles to be airborne to use it. You should want to approach me.
Oh, Riddles tried to approach him there, and I saw the startup of either a jump or an up B. I'm not sure which frame that was, but either way, would have been pretty bad for Meister if he didn't beat it out.
Yeah. Look at Meister, he's going for the dash into either a grab or an up B, because he tried to call out the shields from Riddles, and it seems to be working up to this point. Should the damage are ramping up very slowly, little by little, but hey, in the end, he would be able to take the stock.
Ooh, just barely gets through.
Yo!
Okay!
Home run!
The hitbox on that is deceptively low. Meister learning it the hard way as he gets caught by the Dragon Uppercut and then takes an express ticket to the second stock.
Indeed, and look at that, no percent taken during this process, so game is even between 2 players. You're going to shield that up smash, but then the up air will be enough to take the advantage for Meister.
Gotta find a way past the Chef at the ledge.
Very
difficult to do. Yeah, you gotta pay the toll at the very least to get back up on stage. But Nair Electric into another, jab. Riddles tried to catch Meister panicking.
It didn't happen this time around, but alas, no 9 here, just a 4. But it will be enough for him to take a clean lead stage-wise.
Absolutely true. And the percents, relatively, are about the same here, I would say. Riddles doesn't have Rage Drive again, has yet to successfully use the glowing version of the move, and Meister, he's like, oh, I can glow too. It's just kind of hard to see. It's UV light, because I'm powered up as I connect with another down air. 2
in a row will be enough to take the stock here. Riddles on his last stock here will take a clean 40% here without being able to contest or to just answer this aggressiveness from Meister.
I don't even know if I can necessarily call this aggression. This is just what he has to do, because if he plays slowly, he's going to get electricked and die.
Yeah, I mean, compared to everything else, that was aggressive in a way. Going to go for down,
and he died for it.
He died for it, yes, but he will use that. How do you call this? Rage Drive in the process. He may have allowed to use it a bit later.
Maybe, but I don't think he would have been able to hold on to it until later, because that basically says that he has to go untouched up until Meister's at kill percent on the final stock, which, granted, could be just one combo. We'll see.
We shall see the 35%. Still a bit too low to go for one of those cheeky combos. Ooh, okay. Trying to
got the electric, but the chair startup was just a little bit too fast down air. Not enough to kill. Yeah. Got rocks in the pockets.
Oh my god, really? Oh! And the call out on the electric will not be enough, but you get the idea.
No rage means that Riddles lives, but he doesn't live through the fair on ledge. He forces out the early air dodge with the first fair, and then places the second one in his avenue. So that's going to be Meister taking game number 2. Riddles scratching his head a little bit after how that one ended.
Bombs are raining here on Riddles. He will need to find a good answer. We are going to stick to SBF. Are we going to see that Terry?
It's entirely possible, kind of just dependent on what Riddles is feeling at the moment, if I had to guess. And it really depends on if he thinks that he lost that game because of Kazuya or not.
Terry,
and it is Terry.
Indeed. Right, quick shift into the tempo here. It's going to be completely different. I think Terry does have more tools to just avoid the sharking from Game & Watch.
Terry has significantly more tools in the movement department,
There
and
we
significantly, well, I won't say less tools. He has less moves in general, because Kazuya has like 80 of them, but...
81, please.
Is it 81?
No.
Oh, okay. I picked a random number, and I was going to be excited if I got close.
That's way too much. 45% already here. He does manage to find a good approach, but alas, nothing left afterwards.
But you already see how much easier it is for Riddles to land
indeed.
after taking the first hit. Meister does get a bucket on that first power wave, something to keep in mind.
Trying to call a jump, not going to happen this time around, and the counter attack after the spot dodge.
Yeah, spot dodge cancel up tilt, a really, really good tool for Terry in this matchup to kind of punish the normal Game & Watch up B dare type stuff, and it's a raw power dunk. Not quite enough to kill, but it is enough to make Meister scared.
It's a shame, right? Because he kind of took the risk here to try to surprise him with it. Did manage to find his target, but no kill, unfortunately. There we are, going to punish this dash because obviously the up smash was safe, right?
Ooh, Meister!
Yo, did you see that grab?
Yeah, he SDI'd straight down, so he fell out of the jab, but then buffered a grab instead. I don't know if that was on purpose or on accident, but either way, it gets him killed.
Gets him killed indeed. Going to go for a very low recovery. No punish from this down smash, but the fair will be enough to take the kill, take the stock, and here we are. Even odds again between these two players here.
Gets a quick grab, and that was from a little bit farther away than I thought would have connected. Gonna turn it into not much more than a jab power dunk, though. Trying to look for as much possible percent in the corner here, but all he does so far, give him one extra bar on the bucket.
I don't like this bucket at all. Right, good combo here, 72%, and still counting on the second stock, avoiding those fair, managing to get back on the stage safely, and that'll be again with... Never mind, he will get punished with his dash attack.
And so look at the difference here.
Yo!
As Riddles finds a ledge trump back air, you see the difference between what Kazuya has available versus what Terry has available. Kazuya, he just kind of has to let Game & Watch do what he wants in those on-shield situations because he doesn't have a move fast enough to punish them. Whereas Terry, he's blazing fast, he's ready, and he's going to get a whole lot of damage off that one up tilt.
Indeed, one full stock ahead here for the Liquid player. I guess you're happy, right?
I mean, that is my teammate after all. Oh,
okay,
Riddles jumping in, getting caught by a quick little dare. Meister double down smashes on the platform just for good measure.
And
okay, he's in Meister
double
mode.
smash, everything comes by pair.
Gotta be careful.
But look at that, the go is on deck.
Oh, he's dead!
And the go is there! Bye-bye, are you okay? No, I'm not. 2-1, Riddles makes a big enough comeback.
Could this be the first steps to a reverse 3-0? Only time will tell, but that's definitely a really, really good start to it from Riddles. A great game number 3 played on small battlefield, but it looks like now that it's Meister's counter pick, yeah, we're going somewhere else. We're going regular battlefield, where I have platforms and you have suffering.
Indeed, suffering is the word, because you say that he does have a few more tools to just avoid the shocking for Game & Watch. If you give him one more platform, that's another story.
Yeah, Game & Watch juggling on this stage is not to be trifled with, but Riddles managed to bust a wolf his way to the first game win of the set. He might just be able to do it 2 more times, as he's off to a great start, 32% off of a couple stray neutral hits.
Yeah, indeed, and you can see already how he's trying to contest the approaches of Meister. This time he will get punished for it, sure, already 54%, and you can see how those platforms were kind of, again, helping Meister in the process.
It's a win-win, lose-lose kind of thing, where it's either really, really, really good or really, really, really bad.
Oh,
Speaking of really, really, really bad, Riddles, a wayward rising tackle, gonna get him stuck in the blender for a little bit.
Right, trying to contest with the crack shoot, not going to connect, unfortunately, and those percents are ramping up for sure. The only silver lining is he does have the go now.
Speaking of which, Humming,
case in point,
manifesting that in the moment, Riddles, he manages to challenge a Game & Watch up smash and then loses anyway for it.
The balls of steel of Meister going for the grab in the middle of the Buster Wolf. He does find the good fair afterwards, but the power dunk will be enough for Riddles to event the odds.
He grabbed Buster Wolf, and then that was just that. I have nothing to say about that. Let's move on into the next series of interactions.
I have only one thing to say. No mama's way.
No mama's way.
All right. Game is even between these two players again.
Quick little shark underneath that second platform. Game & Watch getting a whole lot of damage. But Riddles clanking through. Oh, that was almost real smart if Meister didn't quite get shield out in time. But he does, and he did. And so Meister going to try and hold on to this advantageous position as he gets a straight hit nair into an up air.
You know how people say that power dunk does the auto cancel on the stage, right?
Yeah.
I think the only character who can actually try to contest is with Game & Watch with ZB.
No, it's genuinely plus on block.
Really?
Yeah.
Even against his ZB?
Oh yeah. So the auto cancel power dunk that Riddles and other Terrys do a lot is actually just it's like +2 or +3.
Never mind.
And so if you are
No! And how plus is this one?
not very, but it's good enough.
100%. He could die from next interaction, but right now, Meister is on the edge of winning this set and moving up into the top 8.
Got to find a way past this. Riddles trying for that grab. He has no more margin for error. He's on the last stock.
Not looking good at all.
Ooh, the down tilt. Perfectly positioned too. Meister catches a power dunk, and he's got Riddles in the worst possible position. He's got no jump. He's got no light. But what was that mash?
That was a good match, but the up B afterwards will get punished, obviously, by Meister. Ramping up in more percent on the last of Riddles here. And juggling him. Juggling with that dead body. And with an up air. Well, that was anticlimactic.
Juggle, 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 but this ain't a circus. This is the Meister show. As he eliminates Riddles at 7th place, moves on in bracket.
Do you hear the jingle?
Entrance of the Gladiators. A great piece, I would say.
Really? Goodness me, those up air were the bane of Riddles, whether it is with Kazuya or with Terry at the end of the day.
Yeah, either way, any character in the game is going to have a hard time landing against those up airs. You see that even in characters with good matchups against Game & Watch, they still have to find creative ways to deal with the up air chaining. It's just so hard to trick a good Game & Watch into missing so that you can land on the stage.
It didn't end well in the end. I mean, when Meister realized that, wait, those down smashers kind of work well too in those situations.
Especially against the Kazuya.
Exactly, and the Kazuya, and then in the end also with Terry, so yeah. Hey,
Although
wait.
I can't believe that Riddles mashed out of that down smash so fast.
Good.
Like,
That
Meister
was
didn't
good.
even charge that F smash,
It's
and
a
he
bit of a
still